So I've been using this compact projector that's trying to do something pretty ambitious, turn a fully portable cube into a complete streaming setup with Roku built right in. And on paper, that sounds almost too convenient. No external streaming sticks, no HDMI juggling, no extra devices to plug in. You just power it on, connect it to Wi-Fi, and you're instantly inside a familiar smart TV interface, except it's being projected onto whatever wall you've got. And that's really the core idea here. This isn't about replacing a full home theater system. It's about removing friction. Because most people don't avoid projectors because they dislike big screens. They avoid them because setup usually turns into a small project of its own. Cables, input switching, calibration, external streaming devices, it adds up quickly. This one tries to cut all of that out. Right away, you're dealing with a sealed optical engine design. And while that might sound like a technical detail, it actually matters in everyday use. A sealed system means less dust getting inside the optics over time, which helps keep the image cleaner and reduces those annoying dark spots that can show up after long-term use in cheaper projectors. It's basically one of those, you don't think about it until it becomes a problem, features. But here, it's built in from the start. Now in terms of resolution, you're getting native 1080p Full HD. No upscaling tricks pretending to be 4K, no marketing gymnastics, just a straightforward 1080p image. And honestly, in this category, that's still the sweet spot. Because once you scale up to 80, 100, or even 120 inches in a dim or dark room, what matters more than pixel counting is how immersive the image feels overall. And this is where the Roku integration starts to change the experience. When you turn it on, you're not greeted with a blank input screen or a no signal message. You're immediately dropped into a full streaming interface. Netflix, YouTube, Disney+, and everything else is already there, ready to go. No extra devices. No switching inputs. No waiting around. Just Wi-Fi and content. That simplicity is kind of the whole point. On the audio side, it includes Dolby audio support. And to be clear, no projector in this size class is going to replace a real sound system. That's just physics. But what you do get here is something that doesn't feel thin or empty right out of the box. For casual movie nights, sports, or even outdoor viewing after sunset, the built-in sound holds up well enough that you're not immediately reaching for external speakers. Design-wise, it's compact and cube-shaped with a very minimal approach. It's clearly built for portability first. You can move it from room to room without thinking about it, or toss it in a bag for a weekend setup without it becoming a burden. And that portability is really where this device makes the most sense. Because this is not a fixed installation projector. It's not something you mount, calibrate once, and leave forever. It's a take it wherever you want entertainment kind of device. Bedroom at night, backyard movie setup, travel setup, even casual sports nights with friends. Setup is extremely straightforward too. Power it on, connect Wi-Fi, sign into Roku, and you're basically done. There's no learning curve in the traditional projector sense, which is honestly one of its biggest advantages. But of course, there are limits, and that's important to talk about. Brightness is solid for indoor environments or controlled lighting conditions. But like most compact portable projectors, it struggles once you introduce daylight or very bright outdoor settings. Contrast drops, and the image loses some punch. That's not a flaw unique to this device, it's just a limitation of the form factor. So realistically, this performs best in the conditions it's clearly designed for: evenings, dark rooms, and nighttime outdoor setups. When you use it in those scenarios, the image actually feels pretty engaging. Colors are punchy enough for entertainment content, even if they're not aiming for professional-grade accuracy. It's tuned more for enjoyment than precision. And that kind of defines the entire product philosophy here. It's not trying to be the most accurate projector. It's trying to be the easiest one to actually use. Because at the end of the day, the best tech isn't always the most advanced. It's the one that gets out of your way. This also isn't really built for serious gaming. Latency isn't the focus here, so while casual gaming is fine, this isn't something you'd pick for competitive or fast response gameplay. Where it shines instead is exactly what it's designed for: streaming, movies, YouTube, sports, and shared viewing experiences. And when you zoom out, the value here becomes pretty clear. You're getting a fully integrated entertainment system in a form factor that fits in your hand. A projector that doesn't require a setup guide every time you use it. A device that turns any blank wall into a screen in minutes. Not perfect, not high-end theater replacement, but extremely practical. And that practicality is what makes it interesting, because it lowers the barrier between "I feel like watching something" and actually doing it. No setup fatigue. No device switching. Just content. And for a lot of people, that's the difference between using a projector once in a while and actually using it regularly. So the real takeaway here isn't about specs or numbers. It's about experience. Does it make watching content easier? Does it make portable big screen entertainment more accessible? Also yes. And that's where it finds its place.